My God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Armon, and we are live in the studio, and we're back with another live video, all right? All right, so we got a lot to get into, but not really. It's a whole lot of, but not really. Whole lot of body, whole lot of clout chasing, whole lot of trash, whole lot of nothing going on, whole lot of attention seeking, whole lot of let me look and there's nothing there. LIZZO. Before we get into it, if you're a returning subscriber, then you know how this thing goes. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome and hello.
Hello, motherfucker.
I'm going to say what I'm going to say so I can let you guys call in and say what you're going to say. But I am very, very, very offended. I'm irritated. I don't like it. A lot of people might be offended by this live. I think I seen a lady say that, you know, before the live started, the hate is going to be here, so she won't be here. Get out of here. Thank you. Gotta go. Wrong place for you to be. Wrong place. Because I don't give up today. She looks a mess. She looks awful. There's no ass at all. You want it on blast, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how the booty is shaped like a reverse triangle. First of all, let's talk about how they got this. First of all, they done found the biggest shirt in America that they can find. I don't know if that's a 600X, but that's the 600X large, just so they can cut out the whole back, so they can shove her flat back butt through there. This is not sexy. This is not desirable. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to see this. I mean, no, not. I'm not paying to go to the Lakers game to see them. Now, maybe some kinky white man might want to see this. Some kinky black guy might want to see it. But, you know, just everybody else doesn't want to see that. Nobody just wants to see a back and thong. Back and thong. Let's be very clear. This is not body. This is back and thong. This is a whole lot of thighs. See, this is what you women don't understand. A lot of people think that, oh, this is sexy. She has no ass at all. All she has is a thigh. Thighs and a thong. Thighs and thongs. Thighs and thongs. That's no ass. That's not body. She just got a string up her thigh between her thighs. That don't look good. Nothing about that is sexy. Nothing about that is desirable. I asked a straight man the other day. Speaking of that, he might be here Thursday. I asked a straight man the other day, would he hit that? And he said no. Well, he insinuated no because he said there was no back there. It was just thighs. She has the rudest booty I've ever seen. She has some of, and I'm not going to show the full picture because the last time I did a LIZZO video, they demonetized it. So make sure you guys be very, very careful when we talk about this because she looked a mess. So if you guys don't know, you guys have been seeing it all over the internet. LIZZO went to the Lakers game last night and she just wanted to show off. And she wanted to show her body. She wanted to basically get some more attention. So here's my thought process on this whole thing. I don't mind you being sexy, you being free, but this is just unnecessary. It doesn't look good. Nobody wants to talk about this. And then being overweight is not something that you necessarily just want to strive for. So she needs to stop promoting that. Lizzo's the type of girl that once this fat stuff gets, she's going to turn around. She's going to have all you girls thinking fat is good. So all you girls are going to be out there eating, thinking that you're Lizzo. Everybody's going to want to be fat. Everybody's going to be okay. And I'm talking, but I'm on my way. But a lot of people going to keep thinking that this fat movement is the new way of life, and there's going to be a lot of heart problems, a lot of diabetes, and even more than that, what's going to happen is Lizzo's going to turn around and get lipo on you girls because she can afford it. Okay, so she's going to make sure all you girls go out there and, you know, get fat and plumped in a motherfucker, right? And then she's going to turn around in a year and get lipo. Then y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be upset.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's what's gonna happen. So, but my thing is this. You're at a public place. This is in your front row, and of course, the moment you stand up, the crowd's gonna go crazy, and they're gonna do a lot. Here's my thing about this, Lizzo. There was kids involved. There was kids around. There was married men. You know, a lot of these women Oh, well, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Okay, so some of y'all must be single with no kids. I understand. Maybe you're single with no kids, then maybe you feel like I'm being a hater. Maybe you're a lesbian and you like women. Maybe you like fat women. Maybe you're a fat woman and you don't have no kids and you don't have no man and you feel like, you live vicariously through her. Maybe you're an older fat woman and you live vicariously through LIZZO. So for you people, I understand. But for the women and the women with kids, the women with morals, the heavyset women with morals, the heavyset women with integrity, the heavyset women with kids and men and married men and skinny women, slender women, anybody else outside of those people that are named, LIZZO was garbage. We don't want to see your anus. We don't care. We just don't. I'm over her. I officially don't like LIZZO because I would tell her, girl, like, you don't look good. It's not sexy, and I'm over it. Like, she's such a good talent that I don't understand why the social media clout chase. Like, I don't understand I thought she was going the route of like real, when you think of artists, there's kind of certain levels. Like, there's a social media artist, and then there's like the real artist. Like, you know how we look at Beyonce as like, she doesn't need social media. She doesn't need, like, she's an artist. And I felt like LIZZO was an artist, but she's playing into this social media realm where it's like, girl, you're way more talented than that. I don't understand why you need to show your ass, but I guess it's because she wants us to talk about it. However, listen, don't come walking around me and my man like that. Don't put that big wide thing, because it's not plump, it's wide, big lard ass. Why are you showing that? First of all, it don't even look good to show. And I told y'all she didn't have no booty. Y'all thought because she was bent over that thing that she had some booty. No, it literally looked like a stink. My thing is this. Don't put that in my face. Don't twerk that. Don't sit there by me. And my thing is, girl, I don't know if she was on the bleachers. I don't know where she was sitting, but them seats was not comfortable. You had to fake that funk all day long. What were you thinking? You said, listen, we got the 600X shirt, really 600 to 1,000X, and we just going to cut out the whole circumference of my back. And what we're going to do, when they perform my song, I'm going to get up and I'm going to twerk and I'm going to go viral. For what? For what? For what? For what? Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over all these different agendas. Now we're moving out of the LGBT trans agenda into the fat agenda. I'm not understanding. I don't understand. So you guys are not going to push this fat agenda on me. Just like y'all couldn't push the trans agenda, you're not gonna push this obesity fat agenda. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the fat agenda. I'm not buying the obese agenda. I'm not buying the no ass agenda. I'm not doing it. Y'all can keep the fat agenda to yourselves. I don't want it. Now, remember, and a lot of people are saying, well, why would you kill? Why were you? Listen, we killed Bobby Lights. At least Bobby Lights had a little booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, at least he had to make sure it was a little fat. She got the booty and the fat in all the wrong places. The fat went everywhere but her ass. How did that happen? Look, I want you guys to really look close at that photo. What about that is desirable? It literally is a back. That literally is her back. She's not even sitting on her butt cheeks. She's sitting on her thighs. Or her back. That's the mess. That's the fool. You will not push this fat agenda on me. You will not push this fat agenda on me. And there's no shade to the overweight women. It doesn't. If you take offense to it, then you know what? Listen, take offense to it, because I'm tired of the climate that we're in, where you can't talk about fat women. You can't talk about fat people. There, you hate fat. You hate. Fuck them. You're fat. You're fat. It is what it is. Listen, wear your skin and wear it well, but you don't have to put it on blast. Let's just be real with you. Listen, maybe I don't want to see nobody fat ass. Maybe I don't want to see it. And I should be, I have a right in this world to not want to see somebody ass. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to see no fat person with no booty. I like to look at a booty, whether it's a girl or a guy, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter if I'm attracted to it or not. I like people booty. Booty is entertaining to me. I like booty. I like butt. Okay, but I'm not into fat. I'm just be real with you. I'm not into fat. I'm not into, I'm not into hella thick either. Okay? I'm not into that.
Finish him.
I'm not into that.
Finish him.
But I'll be more willing to be I'd be more interested in it if, it was in the right place. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys, and I don't think she's fat. She might be hella thick, and this is probably gonna cause some controversy, but y'all can kiss my ass. And I don't want her to think I'm calling her fat in this, so I hope she don't get offended. Oh my God, I don't have the picture. Did we not take a picture? Oh my God, I thought we took our photo. Girl, we did not take the damn picture. I'm about to show you. There was a Good American Jeans model there at the party that I went to, right? What's her name, KJ? I'm gonna pull up her picture because she's a plump girl, but I'm gonna show you the difference. What's her name? Oh my God, hold on. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Didn't she had booty, right? Okay. She got a little booty. And then, listen, you could be sexy. Oh, I didn't even post this. I'm posting. Y'all gonna get this exclusive. I need to post this. I look good in this picture, my damn self. But tell me her name. Yeah, and y'all gonna see. See, there's different ways to be sexy. I'm about to pull her up right now. People might not like her, and I don't give a damn if you like her or not, but she was sexy to me. And she's the plus size model. She got more booty than Lizzo. And she wasn't being all out, just ridiculously nasty. And you know what I mean? She was sexy at the event. She had booty, but I liked her. I liked me too. But you get what I'm saying? You can still be sexy, but be classy. You don't have to be trashy. Shout out to her. She's a model for Good American Jeans. Has nothing to do with complexion. But it has everything to do with how you carry yourself. She's a beautiful big girl. And I'm into her. I like her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to be all, but you seen where the curves and stuff is at. Yeah, she is a hefty girl. However, she's a hefty girl that's classy. I could take that. Lizzo, I would rather Lizzo be that way. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a trashy black girl. You can still be sexy. However, I'm not into Lizzo, and I'm not into the attention seeking that she's on right now. It's disgusting. And to be honest with you, like I was saying, I don't like to see gay men walk around. Remember I said I went to the Folsom Street Fair and I didn't like the Folsom Street Fair. I don't like people wearing their private parts out for the general public to consume. I don't care. I don't care if it's a man, a woman, a skinny man, a fat man, a big man. I don't care. But especially, I'm going to just be real. This might sound a little bit biased, but I really don't care if I'm not attracted to you, number one. If if you're a woman, hey, I'll see it, but I really don't care to see it. Number one, I'm just be real. I don't like women. But then number two, if it's not the type that I really want to see and that I'm not into it, I just don't want to see it. I would be disgusted looking at Lizzo's back. I would be disgusted. I would rather Lizzo have one like a form-fitting dress and just give me like she is a sexy big girl. Like you can be a sexy big girl without having your flabby out. Like let's just be real. The skin out is not even sexy. And then there's some skinny people and it's some medium built people that it's a lot of us that, you know, just because we got it, which everybody does, they have body parts. It doesn't need to be on blast. There's a way that you can put it out and put it together and shift it and move it and push it up and do things to where it may look sexy. But just to show us what you got, this is raw butt. It ain't good like that, girl. It's not there. You don't have it. You don't have that kind of booty. You don't have that kind of body. You just don't have it. It don't look good at all. It's not flattering. It's not sexy. It's not entertaining either. And then suddenly she let out a fart. I'm just kidding. She didn't do that. Period. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, girl. I just feel like there's a better way to, you know, do things like that. And she looks a god awful mess. So let's open up the call-in number. Let's not be too vulgar. And let's get into some things. Okay, 352-3314. You're live on the air.
Hey, what's good, Armon? How you doing? Long time no chat.
Yes, long time no chat. What do you think about Lizzo?
Honestly, from a bisexual standpoint, I feel like she's trying to attract what she wants to get. And
what does that mean?
I think it looks good, but I think that I feel like I like it. I would bang it. I feel like she has her attractive.
You like fat men and fat women? You like fat women? What about?
I've been with one fat woman.
Okay, so what about Lizzo? What makes you want to bang it?
Roller coaster.
So it makes you. Do you think you bang it because what? She got her name is Lizzo and she got the money, or you're really turned on by this?
Because of the name of Lizzo. And I would say that it's a 50% turn on, but what I see that my turn on is the curves of her body. It is a little, it's attractiveness towards it. So as I look at man, when you look, she doesn't have no ass. I agree with you on that. But you look at a lot of heavy set people, they have dimple craters. It's a smooth, brown, beautiful complexion.
Well, it's just her back.
So, exactly, but I feel like it's being forced down my throat.
What curves are you talking about? Because the only curves are on the front, and then as you go up there's no, we have to stop making fat be curvy. That's not curvy. Curvy, we know what curvy is. There's rolls, and then there's curvy, and then there's just wide. Like, I'm done playing the games. This doesn't look good.
I can respect your opinion.
Where'd you find this?
But you know what? I can respect yours too.
That she doesn't look good. Are you saying she doesn't look good? Hey, my man, I'm so sorry. You saying she doesn't look good because it's just that she's just throwing it out there too much, or it's just because that she's representing for? This is something that hasn't been in this era.
Well, I'll just be honest with you. Anything overweight typically isn't really sexy. Even, I don't know what you look like or what your body shape is, but when you get a little bit of overweight, have a little bit, I'm getting a little bit of a stomach now. To me, that's not sexy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I may not be as big as Lizzo, but just overweight, let's just be real. It's not really attractive. Everybody that has a little bit of a pudge, and that's why we have Spanx and garters and girdles and this and that, because the shit don't look good. Okay, but there's ways to camouflage it and pull it around. However, when you're just throwing all your flaws out there, listen, and you're not doing anything about it, listen, people are going to talk about it. So yeah, she doesn't look good because it's sloppy. It's just out there, and then there's no definition. It's just a body, and it's misproportioned. And my thing is, you got your butt cut out, but it's not really poking out because it don't poke out. It's just a hole in the shirt,
and it doesn't.
Look at her sitting down. She is. Let's get into some geometry of it all. If that's what it is, she's literally sitting squatting, trying to push the cakes out, but the booty won't even go past the cutout line because it's not there. It's not there.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Is gone.
Huh?
It's the arch in the back. She doesn't have it.
No, that's what I'm saying. So that's what makes it look bad for me. Like if she had a big old booty, I might be a girl like she got cake, bitch. It's no tea. But the fact is, girl, you don't even have the body for what you're going for. That's my thing. Because there's some thick women.
I just know
with some big, that it'd have been poking out, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, bitch, I'm here for it, okay, because that thing got a mind of its own. But girl, you're forcing that on us. You're forcing that on me.
That's what it is. I feel like it's being shoved my throat. Like my timeline, I kind of had to unfollow for a moment because I was like, okay, I like it, but I'm seeing too much. It's something like I want to be like I want to get excited when I see Beyonce twerk. I mean, I'm ready. Like that just gets me hyped every time. But now it's just like it's watered down.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think that what she's really trying to do, she's just really trying to empower all her, big chick women.
No, she's not. There's a fat agenda that's happening, and then she's trying to play into the white Jewish men that's over there cutting those checks at Atlantic. And think about Atlantic Records. Atlantic Records is now turned into a social media record label.
That is so right. That is so right.
So anything that can be considered controversial and they can monopolize off of it or make a lot of money, they're gonna do it. So that's why they go sign Bad Babies, Cardi B, Lizzo. There might be a rapper from out here that I just seen. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But he was just sitting with them, and he's very big on social media, and he does a lot of the crazy rapping and shit. So they might sign him. However, I think that they start telling them, listen, play to your followers, play to this. But Lizzo doesn't have to do that. However, I think as confident as she is, there's an insecurity there, and there's a girl that never fit in. There was a girl that was never the pretty girl. It doesn't matter how many flutes or guitars or pianos or violins, how she can sing, rap, or number ones or billboards you get. There's still a piece of her that's looking for that validation just from the regular round-away people that say you're sexy, you're the pretty girl. Like she doesn't feel that way. She's talented, but she's fat, and she hates being fat.
So, do you think, just personally from your standpoint, what you observed, the all the success that she got and everything, the way she's coming up, you still think that she's still looking for validation?
Yeah, and I think she secretly hates being fat, but I feel like she knows that she's born to be fat. So now at this point, she's like, we're gonna just do it well, and this is what we're gonna do because this is my thing. Man. If this is who you were, this is who you should have. This is how we should have been introduced to you. We were not introduced to you with this bullshit.
Right. Even when she wasn't even really being heard, when she was breaking through, she was never coming out like that. I agree with you on that.
So
I really respect.
So now she's trying to pretend like she's this fat advocate.
I do believe she was.
Let me get off the phone with you. Stupid. Bye. Thank you. Okay. 352-9886. Hello?
What's up, Armon?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I wanted to speak about what you mentioned as far as Lizzo not really liking her size.
Mm-hmm.
I completely agree. My mom is a full-figured woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been very petite and little. I'm a pretty girl. And I've always been told that. And when I was in school, I got picked on a lot by big girls. And I never understood it. My mom told me, she was like, girl, she's like, call her fat. I was like, but Mom, she's confident. She's always wearing these sexy clothes and stuff. She said, I don't care how confident a big girl may act. She does not want to be big. She does. This is coming from a big woman. You know what I'm saying? So I completely agree with you. I'm not with the antics. I don't like what they're trying to force on us. Like, and it seems like every woman that does come out in the beginning of her, career, that's a big girl, that they always end up losing weight. So it's like, if you were so comfortable with your size, why did you lose weight? Because they weren't comfortable with their size. And to me, like you said, Lizzo is so talented. She has the potential to be like a huge star, to be very famous, but she's become more infamous for her antics lately. And it's killing her brand.
Yes,
it's
and
not
it's unfortunate to
all.
see, because we looked at Lizzo, like I looked at Lizzo as a point, like she's gonna be like, she's an artist's artist, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not for play. Like, she can sing, she can rap, she can play instruments. Like, she deserves a spot in music, in entertainment, because she's not like, and there's no shade to Cardi, but she's not a Cardi B, where she had the following and the popularity, and so now you're a star. She's not a Danielle Bergoli. She's not an Insta famous person.
Right.
She literally is the epitome of talent. Like, literally the epitome of talent is Lizzo.
Exactly.
The
but
epitome
I still feel
of
like
talent.
you said, she's a little jealous of, the attention that the Cardi B's and the Bad Babies get, that ratchetness. And I understand, because that does foreshadow a lot of the true talent in the industry now. It's all about who's popular. It's not really about who actually has the most talent. But this is just not the way, Lizzo. It's not anything against big women, because I don't have an issue with big women, because like you said, you can still be big and sexy. I see big and sexy women all the time, but they're not putting their stuff out like that. And it wasn't flattering to her body at all. So the people that are mad in the comments, this ain't no hate. Like, if anything,
hold on. Somebody
the
said in the comments, this is not a behavior of somebody that hates being fat. Let me tell you something. Yes, it is. This Lizzo hates being fat, and I can guarantee you, and even within next year or at least 2 years, but I'd say next year, Lizzo is going to get some type of surgery. She's not going to be fat forever. And she might not admit it to you, because she's playing on this fat agenda right now. But Lizzo's going to get a little nip tuck done. She's going to get a little liposuction.
Yes, that's fake confidence.
But what how she's going to spin it is, she just did the BBL, like she wanted to just add a little bit to her butt, but she's always going to be big. Bullshit. She doesn't want to be big. And I'm going to tell you a little quick story, sorry, for the people that's here. So me and my man went out to this event one time. It was this big fat girl. Well, it's a boy, but I call him a girl. She was doing a lot of dancing and a lot of sweating. And I was telling her, I said, listen, and she kept bumping in. It was Beyonce, and she just kept bumping and bumping and bumping and bumping and bumping. And I had to let her know, listen, thank you, baby. We love you. You black, I'm black, we black. And we was in an event full of white people and Asian and Hispanic. So I said, listen, let's stick together. But listen, you have to be very cognizant. I didn't say be cognizant of your size. I wanted to be very cognizant of your size, because that's another thing that a lot of big people, they frustrate me with on the going out scene. A lot of big people, they are the main ones that don't give a damn about width in the size and small spaces. They just dance and throw themselves, and they step on you, they bump into you. They don't give a damn. But that's something here nor there. That's my own little thing. But I'll say this. I told him, the boy, I said, listen, I like you, but I need you to be cognizant of the space. It's a very small space, and you're bumping into everybody. Then she threw me shade. And you guys know how I get, I had to tell him, listen, bitch, I tried to be nice to you, but I will slap the fuck out you. I will slap the fuck out you. So she looked at me, and then my man said, and he looked, and then his friend said something smart. And then my man said, yeah, you fat bitch. Then she wanted to fight my man. But I'm like, I'm the one that called you a bitch first. But then he said, well, he called me fat. So he didn't even care that I called him a bitch. But he felt some type of way because KJ called him fat. Let me tell you something. Fat word is a trigger. Don't let any person that's fat or slightly getting fat, you call them fat. I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of fat people right now that like me that are contemplating unsubscribing right now because they know that I'm telling the truth, but they feeling some type of way because we're having a fat conversation. So they're feeling triggered. And this of what she's doing right now, this is having the opposite effect. She's trying to promote bigness, and this is making people have to come out against it because everybody's not going to agree with being fat, period. You can't make everybody agree, but just like everybody's not going to agree with being trans, being gay, this and that and third. So listen, everybody don't agree with being fat, period. There's definitely a fat agenda happening, and this is very tasteless. Let's take one more. 575-4931, you're live on the air.
Hello, Armon. This is Travis. How you doing?
Hey, Phil, what's going on?
Child, nothing. I'm over here. I saw your notification about LIZZO, and I was like, let me see what he's talking about, because I was looking on. I wasn't even paying attention, but I heard the buzz about what she wore at the NBA one of the games. So I was like, well, let me look it up.
Okay.
So I did my analysis on what I see. Okay. So from what I can see is she got on these fishnet stockings that most of the drag queens wear, right? Mm-hmm. And it got a big hole on the right hand side, and then her thong looked like a slingshot, and then her whatever she got on looked like a parachute. So I'm trying to figure out what is she trying to do.
That's my thing. And here's my thing, and here's the thing. You can first of all, let's just keep it all the way a stat. Gay people, trans people, fat people, midgets, anything that's not considered to be normal. Yes, we would all like to be included, but we are all susceptible to be the butt end of a joke, right? So, LIZZO, when you put yourself out there like that, gay people, trans people, midgets, fat people, we've all, been discriminated against and things like that. However, when you put yourself out there like that, people are going to talk because everybody does not agree with that. There's a lot of people, and I'm not one. I'll be the first one to say this. I'm not one of those people that agree that, that think that people have made themselves fat or, it's just easy to lose weight. I don't agree with that because I think some people were born to be fat. Because I see some little kids and I'm like, you're going to be fat when you grow up, and you can't help it. Like your family, your dad is fat, you fat, the baby is fat, everybody's fat. Like you're going to be fat. Like I feel like people are born that way, just like I feel like people are born gay. However, there's a lot of people that feel like fat people, they have zero tolerance for fat people, just like they have zero tolerance for gay people and trans people, because they feel like fat people choose to be fat. And I don't think that that's necessarily true. I don't think fat people choose to be fat, and they feel like fat people are lazy. But I don't feel like that's true, because I feel like there's sometimes people can eat and go to the gym and do a million things, and they still are that size. However, you don't have to go about it being this way. You can still be pleasantly plump, fat, whatever the case may be, but you can still be tasteful. You get out here and do the food like this, people are going to talk about it. They're going to say, cover your fat ass up. That don't look good. Just like as a gay man, or you know what I mean? If I'm out here, just being over the top and super flamboyant, people gonna be like, you gay, I'm cool with that. But when you start doing, you got the beard with the makeup and the hair, and you just trying to be a woman, but you a man, like some people gonna be like, yo, sit your weird ass down. Like you doing too much.
Honey. I don't see them down there.
You know what I mean? But I've even said it. I'm like, y'all doing too much. It's weird.
Thanks.
I can't be offended when people are like, some of the gay boys just be weird with it. They take it too far. Yeah. And some of the fat people do too. It is what it is.
Child, this girl booty look like an upside down trapezoid. I'm like, I don't know what made her do this. I don't know. She got a beautiful face. Don't get me wrong. She
beautiful
got
face.
She got a beautiful face.
Let me tell you something. Most fat women have the prettiest face. I'm almost all the fat girls that I know, they have very beautiful faces.
Yeah, they do. But this one, this an epic fail for what she did. Like I said, with that slingshot thong on, I'm like, this ain't Dennis the Menace, boo. Cover your ass and look like you look presentable in public, especially at an NBA game. Ain't nobody trying, like you said on the last live, it looked like she tried to get F, and she wore that just because she's trying to get somebody that, give her the Peter Whacker.
Right.
So she need to just cover up and just do her thing. You know, it's too much.
Yes, it is. Thank you,
For real.
Travis. I love you. Thank you for watching, boo. Let's take another call.
I love you too, boo.
Bye.
All right, bye.
All right, let's do another one. Okay, 256-1434. Let's get into some things.
Yes. Hey, Armon.
Hey, what's going on, Bill? Talk to me nice.
Of course, boo. I love you. This is my first time getting through.
Okay.
Okay. I'm from Alabama, so I'm a juicy girl. Shoot, I'm eating right now. But
Okay, I'm ready to eat too. My damn self.
I agree with your perspective 100%. And this is how I feel about Lizzo. Okay, girl, like, you knew you put that on. You look like you couldn't wait to stand up and show everybody. And you were just waiting for a moment to be able to show your ass, and it's too much. And I'll be very offended if my children was there, because my children don't need to see nothing like that.
Well, and then too, but then too, it also for the more juicier girls, I like that word, that are more sensitive, but they like pop culture and they like to be on the internet, and they, you know, and but they get offended when the conversation of, you know, being of weight comes up. You know, Lizzo doing stuff like this does not help those girls, especially when doesn't look good. No. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, I don't really like when the straight community comes down on gay people all the time. However, I get mad when I see the gay boys doing stupid stuff. I'm like, girl, now especially the public figures, because now I'm like, they're going to think this about all of us. They already have this thought process about gay people, and you're just feeding into it. And so, because you know what I mean? So it makes it look bad for all of us. And so I get irritated because I'm like, the shit you're doing, I don't do that. However, they don't care about me because you're bigger than me. So you're representing us all. So she's representing the big girls in this way. And it's just like, girl, it makes the big girls look very, very thirsty and insecure.
It does. And it's the opposite of what her mouth says she's trying to promote. And I also blame you, Armon, because I ain't started seeing her all over the place naked until I watched one of your videos. And then it was like, Lord, she do me all over the place naked. Like, girl, stop. It's too much.
Yes.
But I do like Akbar. Now, Akbar, I like her from ATL, whatever she was on or whatever, because she can cover it up and keep it cute. Because being juicy don't stop no show. No. You can still pull you a fine man, girl, and all that. It don't stop no show. At least down not in Alabama, it don't stop no show. Right. So I put it all out like that, though. Because now I'm not interested in your music no more.
No,
like,
I'm over it.
I'm
over
straight
it.
on you, girl. And I'm a juicy girl. So it would have been nice to, you know, have a juicy girl, but she do too much for me.
Yes. Thank you.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm straight on you, boo. I'm a pass, but you keep doing you.
Thank you, Bill. I love you. Bye.
Love you.
All right. 203-1125. You're live on the air.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Well, I feel like she looked a mess, but I feel like she would have looked a mess even if she was smaller.
Oh.
Like,
okay.
If it was Alexis Sky and she got a banging body, she still would have looked tacky with her whole behind out, cut out of a t-shirt.
Yes.
With fishnet stockings.
I
mean, she just looked a mess. Period.
Well, first of all, yeah, you cut out a yeah. Let's just call that let's just get that very clear. The fact that you have on a t-shirt with the back cut out is just trash in the first place on any woman.
And she's too talented to be playing herself like that. Like, she looks a mess. And nobody cares about her music. And yes, she is pretty in the face, but that's all fake confidence, because if she had an opportunity to lose weight, I bet you she would.
If she could get a magic wand and say you'd lose all these pounds tomorrow and you'd have a real big booty, she would lose that pound.
And I just got one more thing to say. I am sick of everybody making this a black woman issue. Like, you can say you don't like Lizzo and what she looked like, and it not be an attack on black women.
Oh, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the black women issue. I don't give a fuck no more. Let's let this be very clear. Listen, black women, all the ones that feel away, every single one of you, finish him. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck your blackness. Fuck everything about you. because I'm at the point where
sure.
I don't care. We're not like they keep trying to pull this and create this narrative and make everything. I don't give a fuck. If everybody else can talk about it and say she looks sloppy, the bitch looks sloppy. Black, white, Chinese, I don't give a fuck. And if you think I don't like black women, well, guess what? I don't like them. I don't like women. I don't like black. Like I'm done. I'm so done with that. I don't give a fuck. So fuck you. I don't care.
I even watched the video where they try to say Lizzo was dark skinned. I was like, no, she's not. She's just fat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
I don't give a fuck.
Stop.
Like I don't
they
care.
Need to stop.
Yes, thank you so much.
But have a nice day, Armon.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. Bitch, y'all can have it. You can say I don't like the dark skin. Fuck it. You're ugly to me. Fuck it. You look like monkeys, bitch. That's what you want to say? I'm fat bashing, I'm gay bashing, I'm dark. Fuck it. Fuck all you motherfuckers. Fuck you motherfuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. Every last one of you. All you motherfuckers is ugly. If that's what you want to make it like. Fuck it. I don't care. That's what you want to believe? You're going to believe what you want. So fuck you. It's getting out of hand. I don't care no more. I'm done. 518-0421.
Hi, Armon.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh my God. Okay, so when I first saw that her butt was like cut out, I literally thought that it was like a pillow or like something fake attached to her. I honestly didn't know. Look at it. It just looks like it's like a fake cutout, like a pillow attached to her. And then I was looking at the video again. And I said, okay, so this is really her. I'm like, oh my God, like it looks flat. It's no substance to it. Like, fire the stylist. Like, right. Who would let you walk out the house like that? Like, for what? For what?
My thing is this, outside of that, you got to think, there's little boys there, little girls there, married men. I mean, if you had a man, would you want Lizzo to be right in front of your man like that?
No, I wouldn't. I sure wouldn't. And I wouldn't want my kids to look up at the screen and see some big old jiggly puff shaking her ass. Like, it's just ridiculous.
So, Unbothered Hoes Academy said, the men in the video looked disgusted when Lizzie started dancing. She's a joke. Large bodies are not seen as attractive, and fat is 100% preventable. Stop eating and tell me if your ASS is still fat. Oh, she said, and fat is 100% preventable. Stop eating me and tell me you're still fat. So this person, I don't think that everybody is, I don't think fat is 100% preventable. I think there's health issues. Some women take birth control. Some women take different like medications that blow you up. Some people, I gained weight because I stopped smoking, you know? So I used to smoke cigarettes. And when you start smoking cigarettes, sometimes you can gain a few extra pounds. So there are other things that can cause you to gain weight. However, you can work out as well. So I don't think that fat is 100% preventable. That's not a fair statement to say. However, I do feel like if you know that you are fat, then you should wear your fat well, but don't have it all hanging out. That's just what it is. Thank you, caller. All right. 302-5237. You're live on the air.
Yo, Armon.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, brother? I'm good.
So, I wanted to say this. I think that a lot of terms get misused. To me, somebody that's built like J-Lo, somebody with a figure like, Beyonce before 2010, somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, somebody like Cash Doll. Those women have figures that we typically call thick. Okay. That's what you call thick in the black community and just across the board.
Okay.
The term for somebody like Lizzo, it got misused. Lizzo is simply a big girl.
Okay.
Big boned, big. I don't like to use the term fat because that might be considered rude, but she's a big girl.
Okay.
And what I want to say is that we don't want somebody in her position to feel insecure. We don't want anybody who might be considered an underdog to feel secure. We like it more when they feel empowered.
Okay.
Or when they're proud of themselves. But what Lizzo is going to have to eventually realize is that she don't have to keep pushing that narrative of being the proud big girl. She should just make it about the music.
Yes.
Because it's going to get old. It's getting old fast already. Because that's not everybody's cup of tea. You know, not everybody is into big girls. You know, you ask the average brother, you know, he going to want somebody that's more like, not to get off topic, but come on, let's face it, most want somebody like with a body like Beyonce, you know, or want somebody with somebody like Megan.
So would you fuck Lizzo?
She got a beautiful face, but no, I wouldn't, to be honest.
Okay. Why not?
It's not my speed.
Perfect.
Well, let me just say this. Wait, before I get into that, I also wanted to say that eventually I think what's going to happen with her, because, I mean, her career is doing well musically. Mm-hmm. I think of intervention. They're going to have to sit down and maybe even a couple of doctors and say, listen, you know, just make it about the music. Stop pushing this big girl thing. And then, and they're probably going to eventually encourage her to lose a little weight. Like you said earlier, she's going to probably end up getting a little nip here, nip there, you know. And, you know, maybe if she take the time away from the spotlight for like a year or so, she come back, she probably going to look great.
Right.
You know, we're going to forget about the fat girl narrative, and then she's just going to be, like, looking good out there, you know, singing her ass off, you know. That's what I want to see.
Okay. So, again, do you like women or do you like men?
Both.
Okay, so you like men. I don't really know. So would you like Lizzo? Would you sleep with Lizzo?
Nah, most likely not.
Okay, now would you sleep with a fat man?
No.
Okay, so why don't you like fat men? Okay, so he hung up. He didn't want to tell he didn't.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That got awkward real quick. Okay. 202-9297. You're live on the air. Oh, shit. Hello? Okay. 941-2876. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armon. This is
how
Louie.
Are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Now, can we get into some motherfucking fun?
Let's do it.
I had a couple of people trying to drag me on Twitter telling me that Lizzo shouldn't be dressing the way that she is because people like Beyonce and Nicki Minaj do the exact same thing. Can we remind the girls that when Nicki Minaj first came out, how she was completely covered? I don't understand the comparison with that.
Yeah, I don't understand why they want to bring Nicki Minaj into everything. This has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj. People need to stop doing this. Lizzo is a fat girl with no body. She has no ass. The elephant in the room is that she's a big girl and she's not, and that's not desirable, and she's trying to flaunt it like it is, and people want us to feel bad for her because she's fat, because fat people and gay people and this person and this people, they are typically looked at as the underdog because they're not desirable. So people want the majority of us to like fat women. Fat women will never be the number one desired women, just like straight people. Just like black people will never be, the number one race in the country. Just like gay people will always have to fight to be mainstream. Fat people will always have an extra fight. It is what it is. You're never gonna be on top. So
they don't want to understand that. They don't want to understand that.
Take it.
The Parkers, Monique was always like, they don't understand, like on them Parkers with Monique, she was always noted as a big girl, but we always thought she was beautiful. She was sexy. She knew how to wear her clothes. She just knew how to do it. You don't have to do so much. I'm glad I didn't take my baby to that game because my daughter is 7 years old. She loved every last one of Lizzo's songs. I don't know them too much, but how was I going to explain that to my baby? Like, what you got on, girl?
Yeah.
And what do you have?
And here's the thing.
I know you got a little bit of coin now.
But then even if you have a bigger daughter or something like that, like you don't got to teach her in order to get attention. Like, especially Lizzo was the perfect example of what not to do, especially if you have children. You can tell her, listen, this girl is one of the most talented people in country, on the planet. However, she still feels like she needs validation from being naked. Like, let's get real deep. What is that saying to the girls? Like, going to school, you know, taking piano lessons, learning to play the violin, being able to sing, being able to dance, being able to act, being able to be a performer is still not good enough. You're still more valued at just being sleazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like you said earlier, Atlantic is all about social media. It's like whatever you can do. Like, it's like a gimmick. It's basically her gimmick. So now later on down the road, they'll probably present her another way. But girl, what you do when you first come out, that's how you draw your fans to you. By you doing this, it's taking us further away from the music. We don't want to see, like, I know a lot of people that just unfollow her. Like, they're not feeling that. Like, we can't get into that. We don't want to see that. We don't want that. That's why I miss Nicki Minaj anyway. It's too dead. It's lame. It's dry. It's not tasteful. It's nothing.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes.
So,
thank you, caller.
I can't do it.
Thank you.
Thank you, babe.
Love you too.
Bye.
All right, let's take one more and then we're gonna bounce because I got videos to drop. All right, 313-3924. You're live on the air.
Oh my God, Armon, I just love you.
Thank you.
I'm all the way in Detroit though.
Shout out to Detroit.
But I just wanted to say that, yeah, I don't think Lizzo should be all her ass out. That is just too much for me. I don't got ass, but that's too much ass to be out.
Well, to me, it's too much back to be out. It's not really a lot of ass.
Back too.
It's just a lot of back.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
But thank you so much, caller.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say I just love your show and I love you. And, you know, whenever you come out here to Detroit, you know, I'll be looking out for you.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Have a good one. Bye.
All right, you too.
All right, so we're going to wrap it there, guys. If you guys didn't get a chance to call in, please make sure you guys call in next time or have your super chats ready so you can be moved to the front.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Listen, we got into some things. I just was really interested in hearing what you guys want to say about Lizzo. I think she looks like trash. I'm over it. I'm officially not a Lizzo fan because she's too thirsty. And that's just that on that. If you thought this was fat bashing or self-hating, then, you know, in 2020, we're going with the narrative. Whatever you believe about me is true. I don't give a fuck.
Perfect. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right. Until next time. We're going to be doing a podcast this week. I think Thursday is the day of the podcast. You guys love the podcast. You guys know how you guys like about the podcast. I'm going to have some special guests here. We're going to get into some things. So I'll see you guys later. Love you all. Bye.